How's it going, YouTube? How's it going, Twitch? Hope you guys are all good. Alrighty. Yeah, this is probably just gonna be a quick short stream. Alrighty, hope everyone's having a good Sunday. Reza, what's up, dude? We're actually probably gonna run some friendly wars in this stream. Got some nice defense. We should win this war. The enemy only has 14 triples. I did change the playlist, so now we have some different music. With the Brazilians, no, it's actually with a different group. There's another group from a clan called Coastal Tides, and they want to do some friendly wars. Yeah, you'll have to give me a second. Hope everyone's having a good day. Yeah, we gotta finish this war first before I go crazy with the friendly war. But I'm keeping an eye on my messages because I might have to leave like any second. Leave the clan, I mean. Now this is a base that I like for Ali to hit because I already know he's gonna go for this fire spitter with the RC. You just drop the RC here and then put an invis here. This should work. You can even make this invisible and throw the fox timing and just send the RC straight into the spitter. It should work. Hey Mercedes boy, wow. I am wearing my merch. I can attack now if you want. Yeah, you should. You flagged, I think it was 13, no. You flagged 17. You should go for it. This is definitely a good base for you anyway because You just need the RC to make it into here. I think as long as you can deal with this invis tower properly, it should be easy. Hi Doom, I am too smoky. Yeah, nice to meet you, man. Welcome to the stream. Attack on number 3 was really stressful. The warden followed the Sui. I gotta check that out. I'll pull it up on the stream. When you say he followed the Sui, does that mean you went for something different? Where'd you go for? Rocket loons and furnaces. This is a base I was struggling with in Legends, especially with the mirror. Oh, I think my dogs are freaking out. But you can ignore that. Hi Doom, are you Muslim? I am not a Muslim. Doom, you looking handsome, man. Thank you. Hang on, let me go try to calm my dogs down real quick. Yeah, my dogs like to freak out. Warfail, what's up, dude? I think it was good that you went for the strategy on the space, because I mean, look at this fireball that you can get. This is a base that was good against RC charge. I saw a version of this base where the fire spitters, where there was one here, like this one, but then this other fire spitter was where the scatter shot was, facing this way. And I thought that was probably the best version. And then, of course, you just have to configure the traps properly. And this base is actually very good against root riders. I just don't think this fire spitter being right there is that great. This fireball is crazy, bro. How you use the ice block. Yeah, you dropped the king too close, but there were skeletons, so the king walked pretty close by. Wow. That's a close one, dude. Back to grinding walls. Yeah, you gotta grind. I'm gonna guess you have around like 150 done now. Oh, I joined this late, didn't I? I don't think he got the RC charge that he was looking for. Because I would expect that this would all be gone after using 11 invis. It's kind of hard to say. I mean, a good orb could help him, but I feel like in hard mode this would have failed. Because you need this whole Korgal. Still 2 invis swagged somehow. Nice. Close 149. That was a good guess, wasn't it? That was a nice hit, Reza. We should be able to clear these guys now. There's not much left. I'm just gonna take this base here. This base is easy for the Root Riders because you just need to grab one Fire Spitter. I just think after this bomb tower I need to make this invisible. Test Twitch chat, are we visible today? You are this time. I had to fix that, but I figured it out. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted. This is plan B, is what this is. But I'll take it. I'm okay with it because she's going for the tunnel. Really, mainly I'm okay with it because it's a rush base. I need this queen to go this way. Yeah, this is not great. This is probably where I could have used the siege barracks as a backup plan to take care of these defenses on the side. I'm gonna get this because it's rushed, but I don't know for sure if I deserve a triple on this. Wow. Goal for today is 200-ish. Loot has been okay. You mean like in multiplayer? It's time for me to fail live. Don't do that, bro. I'm sure you'll triple. You actually have attacks left? I thought you already finished your hits. I know you did one fail. See, now this is kind of a tough base to go for an 11 invis charge. Because, I mean, usually the target for an 11 invis charge on this kind of base would be somewhere in here. Where there's the monolith and the multi-infernos. Except that's not really a whole lot of value that's packed there. This was kind of a bad choice for this army, I think. Game Addict, hello, welcome to the stream. Yes, was seeing 4 million loot total, now seeing 2.5 million. It's probably because you're climbing in trophies a little bit. Yeah, I mean, that just was not enough for the RC. The rest of the bases are easy now. Okay, Spooky, if you're watching, bro, you better go for it. Oh no, I've kept it in Master 2, Master 1. Do you think that's the best league to find loot? I honestly, I don't know. Out of context, do you think the meta will change when Town Hall 18 comes out? I do, actually. I think they'll give a new spell tower level. I wouldn't be surprised if a new level for the spell tower actually comes out before Town Hall 18. Like in a September update or something. And that alone is going to change the meta. Yeah, if they don't give the spell tower a new level, then I don't know. I think that electro boots will stay a thing for a long time. So if you're kind of asking about like where to spend your ores, then definitely go and max out your electro boots. The meta will shift to throwers or super yeti because of that new warden ability. Actually, yeah. I think super yetis will be a thing. We have a clanmate that already uses super yetis, and actually he's been doing pretty good. It's spooky. I mean, this is a fail, but he triples most bases with this army. You can kind of see how it works. And it's a really simple composition. Like, imagine if you know, like, I don't want to, like, talk trash about this army comp, but imagine if you put some actual thought into it. Like headhunters and stuff. Then I think super yetis can be a real thing. Super yeti is inconsistent though. Throwers already solid. I don't know. They're gonna be even more insane. I think throwers right now work best with the fireball. So I'm not even sure if the heroic torch will work. Spooky is live. Now with a base like this, you want the RC to grab the town hall. So I don't know what Spooky's plan is here. He has a log launcher, which I think will be good for him. He's kind of screwing up the invis, but it's okay. Well, I think he's nervous. Please be scared, put a little bit scary impression on his face. I think he's a little nervous right now. But I'm gonna scout the space. Let's see if he can still triple. I feel like he might. This combination though, the Super Valkyrie with the Super Yeti here, is actually good for the log launcher. Like, check that out. That is insane work for a log launcher. Wow. This actually has a chance. That is crazy, bro. Well done, Spooky. That's hilarious. This is what I'm saying about the strategy, is that you can have an RC charge go like that and still triple. Is he playing with RC? I know, bro. What he did with RC was definitely not good. But it's cool that he tripled. I really think that this combination he's using in the log launcher is actually really good, especially for this army. Super Valkyrie and Super Yeti. Hello, bro. Remember me? Of course I do. I appreciate everyone tuning in. We're gonna clear these guys on stream because I think I have enough attacks to finish them. But not only that, but my clanmates are clearing them too. Now I'm not sure what happened here because, yeah, I mean, this is not looking great. I'll go for this one next. That log was insane, dude. I know. Check out this log launcher. It literally clears all of this, except for like maybe the multi-inferno. Like, he brings 11 invis, and this is all he gets with RC. It's just around here. And so I was kind of nervous how he would deal with this, and literally just a log launcher and one Super Yeti walks in and clears everything, almost everything. That's insane. And I think it's because it has synergy with the rest of the army too. It's actually good. Hold on, can this still triple? This might still triple, somehow. Dude, that's crazy. This is what I'm saying about our clan, bro. Everybody's just so clutch. Okay, I'm just gonna go for this. This is already looking good, because there's no traps in this area. This is looking really good. And this should have swag too. This is like 10 times easier than Roots, I agree. I think that the Super Yetis have real potential. I could save the queen here, but I'm trying to swag. You keep scouting, we're gonna keep clearing, I know, bro. What was the spooky CC with Super Yeti army? He was using a Super Valkyrie and a Super Yeti. The Super Valkyrie comes out first and drops a raid spell, and then the Super Yeti just goes crazy. I'll show you again. And it's not like, you know, like that would just only work on just this base. That works on like every base with this army. It has synergy with the rest of the army, is what I'm trying to say. This RC charge was just ridiculous. I don't know what he was doing. Yeah, he literally just drops all his super yetis right here and a log launcher. And it's enough to triple. After an RC charge like that. Maybe Supercell wants to make easier for casual players, but I see a lot of YouTubers complaining this game is too easy. I mean, I think it goes both ways, because people are saying this game is too easy, but the truth of the matter is that you look in Champ 1 and the hit rates are still around 75%. Which is actually not that high. I would say if the hit rates were around like 80%, then that would be about too easy. 80 to 85%. But yeah, I mean, this rage that the Super Valk drop also boosts this Unicorn, which in turn keeps the Queen alive to take care of all this and finish all this. This is just crazy. I couldn't believe it tripled after the RC charge. Odile is live. His name is Khalid on this account, but his actual name is Odile. But yeah, this is the RC charge I would go for, is into the Fire Spitter. He's doing this pretty much how I would do it. He loses the Fox, but it's okay because he has an Invis. Just need the King to go in here. Oh, actually, he dropped the King in his army. I think that's a mistake. You want the King to clear this so that the Roots have a direct entry into this whole area. Yeah, that's a good King ability. That King ability pretty much recovered his mistake. This should triple. It's a nice hit, and he's got swag. There's only 4 bases left for us to clear. Give me one quick second. I'm actually setting up a friendly war. Can I join your clan? We are pretty full, dude. Right now there's no space. Damn, free ores every war. Wish I could take part and collect them too. I know. But I mean, it's not exactly free because all of us worked hard to get to this level. It's funny because I hear a lot of people saying, like, oh, we don't take wars seriously in our clan. Like, they don't win every war or whatever because they just go for ore and loot. And it's like, well, you're gonna get less ore and loot if you're losing wars, right? I'm about to hit the space that Ali flagged because, I mean, it's been a few hours and he hasn't shown up. But I'll go for these first. I'm a good hitter, bro. Yeah, but there's just no space. It's nothing personal, dude. This Giga Bomb is interesting because now it makes me think the rest of the traps are in here. I almost feel like just sending my RC into here. And she can grab the fire spitter. Like this. And she can even maybe grab the crusher mortar and the scatter shot. This should be easy. I mean, even if I make some kind of a mistake, I mean, it's a rush base. This is where I'm gonna double cycle. I lose the fox. But this is what I'm saying, like, this is the kind of mistake I can get away with on this base because it's rushed. But I got everything I wanted. Jerry, what's up, dude? You're the one that's lethal, Jerry, right? Like, your clan has like a crazy win streak. Or you might be another Jerry, I don't actually know. Uh-oh. As long as my king goes in, then I'm Gucci. Yes, now in GE. Yeah, good to have you, man. And here's some swag. You want me to add you? I will add you. BZU was a good clan too, but everyone left. I was starting to get 6 stars every war. Right as I learned root, those guys dipped. Yeah, it happens. These bases are easy pickings. Now this base is interesting here because I saw this in Legends yesterday. and the way he did the traps was actually kind of interesting. He put a bunch of giant bombs in the tornado over here, and I'd never seen that before. I don't think this is exactly the same base, but it pretty much is. Like these island invis. I'd never seen the traps like that before. Amir Hero, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'll show you how I did it in Legends yesterday. It was like this. I had done this, and then after that, I sent the RC just straight into the compartment and ran into a bunch of bombs. Yeah, like there's some bombs right there. So this might be a similar base. Yeah, but these traps here actually worked well when the base was fully maxed, because it killed my fox early and I wasn't able to clear the entire compartment. That's why I thought this base was actually decent. That's a swag overgrowth. Sorry, I was texting someone. Just 2 bases left, right? Just this one and this one. Hope everyone's having a decent day. Happy Sunday. Let's clear these guys. I'm setting up a friendly war, so if anyone from the clan is watching, dang, I try Spooky Army on first try and triple random max Town Hall 17. Yeah, I mean, like, imagine if you actually put some thought into the troop composition. Like, you put headhunters, Cocaloons, stuff like that. Spooky is just using something incredibly basic. Clear number 1 Ollie isn't available at the moment. Well, there's no other bases to clear. So in a moment, I literally have nothing to go for other than number 1. So yeah, that's a bummer for Ollie. Let's drop the swag. Day's good sitting in front of a fan. Very humid day in Ohio. Hope the same for you. Dude, it is hot as heck here in Vegas. You can't be outside. It's literally, let me look. It's telling me it's 104 right now outside, which is crazy. That's like 42 Celsius. Yeah, so a base like this, when I see it, I like to grab one of the fire spitters with the RC. But there's definitely room for bombs. That's the only thing I have to be careful for. I might make it out of here with only just like 1 invis. The fox will be dead if there's bombs. Doom, I want to see first pin chat. Did you pin something ridiculous? Potato flagged bases are like a neighbor's wife. You can see it, but you can't touch it. 42 Celsius, I know, dude. Hang on. What's 104 Fahrenheit to Celsius? It's 40, is what it is. Fizzy, if you're free now, after I clear this space, you gotta go with me to Green Serenity, because I'm about to start up some friendly wars. Here it's 81 and 91% humidity, a bit cooler, but the humidity, I think actually it's worse to be in a humid environment, even if it's not directly as hot. Like, you can really pass out if you're not prepared. It makes you really sweat, and the sweat doesn't cool you down because it mixes with the moisture in there. Hamad, hello. Fazy, how much time? It's gonna be soon. We have time. We'll probably run like quick matches. 16 Celsius here. That sounds cold, actually. Okay, let's clear this space. And now see this? This is what happened, is that somebody pressed OK here. And then everybody in my clan went crazy. And I woke up and I was addressing all that, which was hilarious. There's no bombs. It's a nice arrow. This should triple now. This is looking pretty decent. Just gotta beware the hook tower. Yeah, and that's war finished. Can I have 20 minutes? I need to go home. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna text him and ask him, can we start in 20 minutes? Can chill and hang out until then. Here's the swag. From Bangladesh. And that's war finished. Hopefully we can defend these guys because they're not hitting that well. There's a ton of double miss. Yeah, we're gonna start in 20 minutes, Facey. So get home, dude. Still have Chaos, Rage, and I think that's it for this climb. I can show you guys how I would go for the other bases. Like these other bases here. This Rage Tower is interesting, actually. Normally it would be a Poison Tower here, wouldn't it? Yeah, if I saw this base in like Clan War League, where it was like do or die with the triples, I'd be using a fireball on this base. This is like the easiest fireball to drop on the Rage Tower. And then just a giant arrow to finish the town hall. I'll show you guys that actually. I'm bringing 4 earthquakes because of this builder here. That one builder hut is out of range of the fireball. So if it repairs the town hall, then I'm in trouble. Okay, check this out. This ice block that I have here is actually meant for the rage tower. Later up ahead. This is where I need the king to walk in and funnel for me. This is like do or die, pretty much. How it's going. This is how it would go in Clan War League. If I absolutely, like, had to triple the space. But you can see how it's all pretty much under control. What's more irritating, a rage tower or a poison tower? They're both irritating if you don't deal with them properly. Both of them can equally punish you. And here's a swag invis. Yeah, I mean, with this area, I could have probably just done it with 3 earthquakes, but I decided to bring 4 because of that one builder. I'll show you guys again. Yeah, because normally it only takes 3 earthquakes to grab the town hall with the giant arrow and the fireball. Now here I had to make a quick decision and figure out where everything was going. But I saw because the giant was going this way that I wanted the queen and the warden to go that way too, so I dropped these super barbs right there. And that finishes the funnel pretty much. And then you go for a counter funnel here with the king. And the base is finished. Okay, let's look at the next one. Yeah, this is a base for fireball again. But actually, more particularly, I think that throwers can be good here. Yeah, let's try the throwers. I should have it on this account, right? Which one? Hang on. I can probably use the siege barracks here, actually. I think once I land this fireball, that I'd funnel the warden this way, and then use an overgrowth to control this backside. I'm gonna get rid of one of these rage spells and bring in overgrowth. The ice block spell is good for dealing with that other rage tower, but there's too many defenses, so I'm bringing in overgrowth. But I'm also gonna bring super minions this time, because I think the siege barracks is a better call. Okay, here we go. My request is not going through. Mr. Morningstar, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing alright, dude. I went for a bit of a different playlist today. I usually like to have a lo-fi. What's going on with this request too? Okay, I'm gonna try to make the throwers work here. Nice Tesla, bro. It's not gonna work on me. My king ability is gonna go off here. This is not a great place for a king ability, but I have root rudders specifically for this. Probably where I'll drop the RC. This is looking pretty good. It looks a little thin right now, but actually it's not so bad. Can see what I'm saying? It's wrecked. No headhunters will make it a bit difficult. I probably do need to tweak this troop composition. My king went into a fight with the enemy king, and so his ability was forced. It would have been better, obviously, if it was around here. but it's pretty easy. I think this is a good strategy for a base like this where you can grab an easy fireball. Wow, this hit was so smooth, thank you. It was okay. I don't want to give it too much credit. Now number 4. Yeah, I mean, if I see the space, I'm just going for an RC charge. That's really the simplest way to make this funnel here. It's just a question of how to deal with this monolith. Tan Sahiba, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm kind of showing you guys just the do or die. Like if this was a Clan War League scenario, how I'd get these bases. Because I mean all the bases are already clear. Wow, all my troops are mixed up somehow. Somehow all my troops got mixed up. This is fine. Oh, and then my giant arrow didn't get switched. I feel like this is bugged somehow. Because I swear I put the giant arrow. Somebody's gonna have to rewind and tell me if I put the giant arrow or not. Because I swear I did. But I'm honestly fine. Oh, hang on, my dog wants out of the room. Hang on, Cecil. 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 This is actually not the best funneling I have going on. Because I prefer if my king had gone in sooner. I dropped an invis, but I meant to drop the overgrowth. You did put the giant arrow, but then you changed the army composition, which saved another army. Did I make a mistake like that? That's kind of a silly mistake. I don't know if even because of my misclicks that I can triple this now. Because I mean, it totally just switched everything. Wow, if that happened in Clan War League, I wouldn't be happy. My bully can't stand to be away from me. Your dog? Dogs are amazing, bro. That's a crazy fail, bro. Because of all my stuff that got mixed up. And watch, I bet I'll go in here. And no, I don't have a giant arrow. That's a bit strange how that happened. We're gonna have hard mode soon. I'll try that again. and I'll show you guys how that was meant to go. Let's go. Best tips for Town Hall 7 new player. You gotta have a lot of patience. Patience in yourself and patience with the game. This is definitely a game about patience. That's really kind of the best tip I can give you. Because, I mean, all my bases are like almost Town Hall 17. Or if not, fully maxed. I think what you're doing tuning into the live streams is good. The live streams will help you a lot on offense. Okay, let's try that again now, shall we? Thank you, appreciate it, yeah man. Like the RC church was almost perfect, and then that happened. This is already looking much better. Now I'm not misclicking spells like crazy because they're all in the right spot. Yeah, I will remain on the live because it will be my first clan war ever. That's awesome. I think clan wars are what make this game so fun. And I've been saying it about the builder base too, that if they ever put clan wars in builder base, that it will pretty much revive the popularity that builder base once had. And then this time is with swag. Tons of swag. They really need to address the bugs. Because, I mean, you guys can see what the bugs will do. Okay. We're getting ready for some friendly wars. The only thing since you're Town Hall 7, how much time did you take to become this good? Thank you. I think that for somebody, if they want to be at this kind of a level, it's going to take a few years. a few years just for their base to even be even close. And then it takes time to get the offense up to level. In terms of skill, I mean. Hope Stormin joins Friendly War some other time. Stormin is part of this clan that we're going up against right now. Did you buy any of your accounts? No, these are all, I created all of these a long time ago. They were all made between 2014 and 2018. And then in 2019 I went on a break. A few years or a couple $100,000. Couple $100,000, you mean? Everybody's coming over for Friendly War now. Yeah, dollars. How many accounts do I have? I have 6 push accounts and 6 chill accounts. These are my push accounts: Havoc, Bane, Chaos, Rage, Doom, Fear. And then the rest of these are just chill accounts. I played this game back then when only heroes were Barbarian King and the Archer Queen. Yeah, the game has come quite a long ways. Now there's 5 heroes. I took a break when, like, shortly after the RC was introduced into the game. And then I came back and it was like everybody was Town Hall 15. It took me a while to get up to level again. It wasn't really until like 2022. This is definitely a game about patience, more than it is about skill. I might have to change these settings here. It was better than TBH. I don't know if it was better then, because there were a lot of quality of life things that they improved since then. Like right now, you don't have any training time. There used to be an army training time. You have to know your placements, but back then they didn't really matter. You had to know your placements. I mean, like the placement of the troops. I think that still applies to this day. Maybe I'm not understanding 100% what you said. It was better than TBH, but now it's more skillful. I have to say, because you have to know your placements, but back then they didn't really matter. Yeah, actually back then the meta was, what do you call it? Back then it was dragon spam. And actually there's still a bit of dragon spam there. Happy about army training removal. They did a good thing by removing the training time on everything. Hope they will allow us to use heroes in war while upgrading soon. I don't know if they will. It seems that they are relying a lot on profit from the Book of Heroes that they sell in offers. Like this. Here's a war challenge. They're bringing the event back. Yeah, there was an event last year where you could do the everything with your heroes even while they were upgrading. It should work. Let's see their home bases. I can hear you now. I'm gonna go grab a drink, so I'll be right back. Can I join your clan? Actually, we are full. I had a chat with Havoc when I returned to the game. I didn't know it was your account back then. Yeah, these are all my accounts. Do I play any other games? I don't stream any other games. I only stream Clash of Clans. But I actually play stuff like Rocket League, Gran Turismo. I have a PlayStation. But yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. Times. We are full. FT 5 times. Hi, Cecil. No, Cecil. You can't have this. have a feeling we're gonna get these guys. I'm so glad that they added 3v3s and 2v2s. It's good for creative matches. Do you play against your friends? These are my friends from another clan, yes. They're from a clan called Coastal Ties. I'll show you. I mean, it's not just these guys I do friendly wars with. Let's see if I can find them. This is that clan. And here's Storm and Norman. This guy's in our clan too. I'm gonna take number 2. Damn, good luck then. Yeah, I know. These, I mean, it's just for fun. It's not like anything serious, you know. My plan for with the RC here is to grab this fire spitter. I may even go this side. Do you seriously want me to hit number 1? I think he's making fun of me right now, because I always get onto him about going for number 1 in our wars. This base is actually not so bad. I was looking at it, I mean, like, I feel like I could get this, but I have a better chance on number 2. So number 2 is mine. What you eating? This is just like nuts and cheese and raisins. It's just a small little snack thing. I'll show you. It's from Sargento. I'm not actually eating a whole meal. I'm just snacking. And then Razor wants number 3. I think this base is good for Razor. You okay, Cecil? You chill, bro? I like those and the P3, yeah. Okay, this base here. It's really just a matter of dealing with these spell towers then, isn't it? Probably need one more super wall breaker. This first super wall breaker here is gonna get me into here with the king. But then the second one will go here. So that the king can walk and grab this poison. That's the plan anyway. Bro, from when are you playing Clash of Clans? I have been playing since 2014. It's been several years now, actually. But if you're asking since when I've been streaming, it's only been a few weeks. If you can add like a hand cam. Should I add a hand cam? That sounds like a good idea, actually. There's one guy from Brazil that does that. His name is Pato, and he's really good. This is kind of an interesting composition, isn't it? There's no poison spell. And obviously this is not what he meant with the RC. He wanted the RC to go into the fire spitter. But now she's gone. At 188 out of 325. Yeah, good job, dude. This is a decent RC charge, all things considered. But now he has no invis left. Was it worth all that? Yeah, because I see you drop healers in 3 rows. Yeah, I do 3 fingers like this. And that's how I drop most of my troops. Oh, he's using the siege barracks, huh? I'm not sure this will triple, because the siege barracks isn't really doing so much. He could have done this with the troop launcher. Wow, that's crazy. The RC barely missed the Eternal Tome. This can 1-star. If nothing goes for the Town Hall. But the king should open it, right? Open the path to the Town Hall. Yeah, he'll get the Town Hall. But I'm sure he won't triple. So you say patience is key to make progress? Someone said rushing. Rushing is good, actually. At one point in time, there was no point to rush. But now it's good. Hey, what's up? You got a very small subtotal. How long have you been clashing? I appreciate you subbing, by the way. But I have only been streaming a few weeks. I started like literally during Clan War Leagues with the streaming. But I have been playing Clash of Clans for many years now. I think it's time one of us goes for this. There are guides out there, there's tons of guides, and I'll be posting them too. This is actually not perfect. But I'm gonna try to grab this spell tower. I don't know if it was worth it. I don't actually know. I'm gonna go for a little bit of a plan B here. And send the king to where he can go towards the town hall. This is where that second wall breaker will be really nice. Is right there. Is my RC dead? She's about to die. This is close, but I'm not sure for a triple right here. Because I had to go for plan B. Yeah. This will fail. I'm just gonna use this freeze to hope the queen. Do you have Nightbot on your YouTube chat? I don't think I have any bots set up like that. Zizzo, what's up, dude? I appreciate you tuning in there. I'm gonna check your base in a second, Ethan. Sorry, I'm not totally keeping up with all the chat, am I? My builder base profile is disgustingly almost impossible to do now. You have almost 4,000 cups and all level 1 defenses. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. 87%. And they did a 1-star in Pacey. Let's watch this 1-star. Try Rage Gem and Mirror for Queen as its hard mode. Yeah. The plan didn't go to the way I wanted it to. I'll show you what happened with the RC. Do you think I can Town Hall 11 fully max not rush in only a month? Town Hall 11 is actually pretty quick now to get through. A month sounds reasonable. A month and a half or so. Still good percent, thank you. 87% is better than I expected, actually. The question is, maybe it could have been worth to pull the Fox early, and to pull the RC early, I mean, so that I could save the Fox. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Hi, Cecil. Like right here, I was wondering about dropping another invis here, but it wouldn't have been worth it. So right there. This is the point that probably like screwed the attack. Was a scatter shot hitting the Fox. If I had recalled early and just left that poison tower up, I don't know. That could have failed too. Riza is live, let's check this out. This is looking good. He's gonna go to the sweeper next. Nah, I don't know actually. This is looking pretty, like there's a lot left. 4 air defenses, the monolith, and a poison tower. I don't know if he'll triple this. Basically, everything has to go perfect. Yeah, he's gonna fail. That orb is nice. Actually, he might triple this. What am I saying? He might triple this because of the Dragon Riders. If the Dragon Riders can get in a tanking position for the Prince, he can triple this. That's crazy, bro. Damn, 13 people on the live. I'm not paying attention to the viewer count. I'm streaming both on Twitch and YouTube. So there's people watching from both. I used to have this base. I don't know if this base is good, bro. Because it's too common for Legend League. That's an insane attack, bro. Good job, Reza. That is awesome that you tripled. I didn't think after that RC charge you were going to triple, honestly. With 4 air defenses left standing. That is crazy, bro. Let's check this RC charge again. Oh, FaZe's live. The one you attacked, I mean. Yeah, that one I attacked is really easy in normal mode. But maybe it's good for hard mode. So he went for an RC charge over here, but he lost the Fox. And he went for a triple furnace siege barrack CC, which is kind of interesting. This is actually not looking half bad. Those furnaces are doing an amazing job. This is so close, but I think it fails. Unfortunately. It was close. Reza, I'm so fucking pro. This was close. It was better than my hit, actually. I'm gonna text him, tell him let's go for another one. Seven to 5. This triple was awesome. These are mostly ground defenses on the outside, with the multi-archer tower and the air defenses. So it was good that you got rid of all this, I guess. And you can just send the dragons around. Maybe there was some plan to do with the CC building, but maybe not because he had a poison spell. Do you post videos also or only lives? Well, lately I'm doing only live streams, but I will be posting videos. The first video on the channel will be about how our Clan War League went. It's a little late, but we did rank 11. So I'll be showing how that happened. We went up against a clan that had Bernal, Simon, who else? There were 3 members from Vatic Gaming. Simon, Imran, which is Hades, and who else was it? FaZe remembers. Sora, Vayne, Josh Milt. There were some crazy players in that clan, and we beat them. Nice notification. It was Imran, but who else was it? Oh, you sent me a base link for that base that I failed. And it's funny because that bass actually was used by a couple of those guys. I have to accept this challenge, hang on. Man, who else was it? I can't even remember. But yeah, Bernal was in that clan, and we beat them. One of our players actually swagged her RC on Bernal, which was insane. Is that a cochlear implant? It is actually, but I've had it like all my life, so I can hear pretty normally. Usually when people get cochlear implants, they get them like later in life, and so the hearing isn't as good. Yeah, severe sensorineural hearing loss. That is what I had. That was what I was born with. Was I just straight up, like, there were parts in my ear that just weren't working. So. But the interesting thing about cochlear implant surgery is that the surgery itself cuts away the rest of the hearing that you have. So that's why doctors don't always recommend it. It's so expensive right now. It is kind of expensive. I got lucky for my right side because the insurance covered that one. But the first one, I don't actually know if insurance covered that. My parents took care of it. Yeah, but I hardly wear the one on my right side because I don't hear nearly as well out of it with the cochlear implant. I'm gonna send them a Hope Tower base. No, I don't actually have any good Hope Tower bases for hard mode. We can try this. This is not the greatest base for hard mode, but it's okay. Hope it's getting more better. Yeah, I mean, the hearing that I have in my right ear, if I were to compare it to what I have in my left ear, is basically like what I hear in my left ear is like watching an HD TV, like an 80-inch HD TV. But then my right ear is like watching a TV from the 80s, the 1980s. That's the easiest way I can explain how the hearing is. Do you have accounts fully maxed? Yes, I do. I have 6 accounts that are pushing the Legend League leaderboard. This is good. Hi, Cecil. I have 6 push accounts and 6 chill accounts. My chill accounts are all just like random rush. I rushed them like crazy and then stopped bothering with the upgrades. I only upgrade what I feel like I need. Tell him to watch your live hits. Yeah, I know. I'm actually live every night at reset, so you guys can tune in for my Legends hits. I was screwing around with my army comp, but I think I have what I want for the end of the season now. And there's only 7 days left, so I gotta lock in and start getting a bunch of 320. Damn, bro, 6, that's crazy work. Yeah, it is. I won't lie. It took several years. When I first got like serious with the Legend League, I was only pushing 1 or 2. So it wasn't really until like this year that I started pushing 6. Here, Cecil. Okay, where are we? "3v3 and 2v2 is only for friendly wars." That is correct. It really wasn't until this latest update that they gave us this option to have 2s or 3s. Matt Gizmo, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Matt Rated, I appreciate you for the raid. Wagwan, Mayu, everything good? Everything is good, bro. I appreciate the raid. I'm just grinding 1 account right now in class. Just started playing Boom Beach. Is Boom Beach good? Matt Gizmo, 75 war wins. I'll show you. It was earlier in the stream that I finished this war. Make sure to follow. Yeah, go for a follow. I appreciate you guys. This is where we're at. We have a 74 war win streak. And we're in a war right now that looks like we're gonna win. The enemy has done 15 triples and 36 hits. So we should be able to defend this if they keep hitting at this rate. And this will be our 75th win in this streak. This streak started back like last October. F my clanmates, why would they donate me a lightning and a root attack? You know what you can use the lightning spell for is to snipe poke towers. Only 74. The streak is saved, so whatever happens, you're right. Indian Titans, love from India, bro. I 1-starred in war due to this. I'm so sorry, bro. There were Town Hall skins and Golden Root Riders too in the Chinese server. Yeah, dude, the Chinese servers are crazy. Oh, I'm gonna go for this base. Number 2. I'm sure of it. Because of the log launcher value. If the log launcher can run down this monolith, it's finished. But I think here what I need is for the RC to grab this expo. So maybe go Wizard Tower, Expo, Air Defense, and then into the Fire Spitter. That should work. Number 3 is mine. Everybody claimed 1 and 2 anyway, so I'm in good shape. They have a Root and Druid skin, that is crazy. And I've seen the hero skins before. The hero skins are actually insane. I'm gonna go for this because I already know what I want to do on this base. Let's try this new combo with the Super Yeti and the Super Valk. And an earthquake. This has to work, right? I've literally never seen more of a log launcher base than this one. Why do you think Builder Hall, it's not that playable anymore? Well, they haven't updated it in a long time. Wow, there's 35 people watching. 26 on Twitch. You guys are awesome. It's a good log launcher combo. This is actually, I mean, I've been looking at it recently, but I'll have to show you guys what happened earlier in the war that we did. And it was insane. Let me show you guys now, because there's a little time after this hit. FaZe wanted to go for rocket loons on this one. I think he's right, because this Rage Tower is an amazing fireball. This should be good. I don't know if I agree with shooting the fireball just there, because it would only take like one more invis to shoot it just a little deeper. But there can work. I like this way where the warden is going into the back of this fire spitter. The warden can take care of a lot of this, and he just needs to deal with this with the other heroes. Builder base has no new content, you're right. They haven't updated Builder base in a long time. Now see, when the warden does something like this, this is where I send rocket loons to try to pull him away. But he's kind of rolling with it, isn't he? Maybe he wants the... Yeah, I think this makes sense how he wants the king to go into here. This is looking good. They did give us more loot last update, they did. There was one update where they went crazy with the loot. Yeah, this triple furnace CC does a good work, doesn't it? I think he's gonna triple this. This is looking really good. Why do you sound like the actor who played Lex Luthor? I don't know, dude. This is awesome. Look at the swag, bro, that he has. He has 2 invis and a freeze. I don't know why he used that freeze. He should have swagged it. Oh, he's gonna time fail, isn't he? This looks like a time fail. Oh my god. Freaking awesome, bro. Nice triple. So yeah, let me show you guys what this log launcher combo did that I thought was just so insane. Yeah, so look. This guy brought 10 invis for an RC charge, and this is what he did. This RC charge was actually horrible. And at this point I thought he just wasn't gonna triple. But then this happened with the log launcher. Just watch this log launcher, bro. It's a super Valkyrie, dropping a raid spell, and then 1 super Yeti. And it clears out pretty much this whole compartment with the town hall. Like, that's an insane log launcher. Okay, let's try this. This is pretty standard, isn't it? Just using the RC to go into here for this rage tower, but he doesn't have a poison spell. It's really the only thing. Yeah, there's a pathing of defenses that can make everything wrap around, which is a little tricky about this base. But that is a nice overgrowth. You know, he might triple this too. Is that your dog in the back? Yeah, my dog is over here. I'll show you guys. He's wearing a little diaper because I have him away from the crate. This is so close, but now I'm not sure because everything's all like behind walls. You definitely need root riders to stay alive this whole time. This is insane. Is this not hard mode, bro? I thought we were doing hard mode. But it's all good. Okay, yeah, let me show you guys what this log launcher can do. I would be doing all this the same in hard mode, so it doesn't matter. Oh, my dog. Can you hear my chihuahua? This is gonna triple. This next war we'll do in hard mode. Okay, let's see what the Super Valk can do. Super Valk, Super Yeti. This is really the part I'm most excited about. I think I got a bunch of swag on this. Imagine a triple with super giants. Let's see, let me look at this. At this point, just remove the walls. Why are they trying to nerf the wall so much? I have no idea. Here's some swag. But it's normal mode, so does it really count? Those are probably spells I could use in hard mode and triple. Oh, we won. We got a defense somehow. Let's check this out. Stars did that today. Yeah, I mean, this log launcher combo is actually amazing. After what I saw it do in our classic war today, I'm definitely gonna keep this combo in mind. With Super Giant, I don't actually know if the Super Giant is good or not. Oh, were you talking about with the... He had an army where he did with like 5 Root Riders and 6 Super Giants. That's crazy. Yeah, that was a mistimed invis. And then the Fox dies. And he has no invis left. And he has to deal with 2 rage towers. That's how you fail. Are these friendly wars? Yeah, they are actually just friendly wars. Like, most essentially. But they're asking for 5v5 now, so I gotta make sure some people are online. Yeah, there's nothing serious about these wars. I'm just kind of showing you guys how I plan for bases. And it's nice now that they let us go for 2s and 3s. I'm making sure they go for hard mode. We'll do one more war on stream. One more friendly war. Yeah, I'm gonna be right back and go check on my dog and figure out why they're barking. Do you think Hog Riders are the best win condition in Town Hall 8 and 9? I think Hogs are strong at that level. But if you want to stick to one troop for a long time, you should stick with the Dragons. Yeah, I would say just go for Dragons from early Town Hall. And then just use them all the way up until Town Hall 14. And then in Town Hall 15 you get Root Riders. We'll get a challenge in a second. Thank you for the advice, bro. Yeah, no problem. There's a lot of stuff they changed in this game. And I'd say the biggest thing you gotta focus on is the equipment. It would probably be worth it if you bought some event passes to catch up on the equipments that you missed. This should be good. Can use this. Yeah, I only bought one builder and 1k gems now. Wow. One builder as in like you don't have all 5 yet. You gotta get all 5, bro. When trying to take out the mono and the CC with how many earthquakes are needed? Actually, in normal mode, you really just need the giant arrow. You don't need any earthquake. But in hard mode, you need an earthquake. Just one. And you just have to be careful, make sure the monolith doesn't lock onto anything. So sometimes you need a skeleton as well. Let's try this one. No, I have only 4, but I will buy 5 soon. Yeah, you gotta get all 5. And then there's a 6th one that you get later in the builder base. But the CC gets destroyed before troops come out, so the earthquake is needed, right? I didn't use the log launcher to destroy the CC building in that last war that we did. I'll show you what I did with the log launcher. I got the Inferno and the Monolith, and then I opened the wall so that the Super Yeti and the Super Valk could get the Town Hall. That's all I did. But really the most important thing about making this work is that it sets the funnel for the Root Riders to just wrap around and go in this way. That's why the log launcher is so good. So I just grabbed this fire spitter, and then I recall. That's what happened. Now I have to pick 2 bases here, because I have 2 accounts in this one. Yeah, if you want to do some kind of a plan that destroys the CC building, then you want to do something like either a fireball, right, with the earthquakes, or you want to do something like what Reza did here. He didn't destroy the CC building, but this is kind of the idea, is that you would use an earthquake maybe on top of this rage tower to tag the town hall and the CC, and then use the aura damage while the RC is invisible to destroy the CC. But I mean, these are 2 very different techniques. DBY, what's up, gang? Yeah man, I appreciate you tuning in. We're just doing some friendly wars right now. Okay, here we go. Jerry, gotta do my legends now. Yeah, hope for a good day. I hope you get 320, man. If you're using my army now, or if you're using your own army, you're a pretty high ranked player, so 320 for you should be easy. This reminds me of the base I failed in the first run, because the RC didn't go for the fire spitter. She ended up going over here. But I kind of want to try it again here. Saddam claimed number 1. This is another base where you can make the log launcher work. But in order for it to work, the Yetis have to deliver to the town hall. Because there's only just the monolith. If there was an inferno, then it would be fine if the Yetis just got the monolith in the inferno. And then I could just use rocket spheres for the town hall. There's a Giga Bomb here. And a bomb tower. But I still feel like I should send my RC into it. So this here, I think that I just need a skeleton spell. I don't need an earthquake. A skeleton spell and the giant arrow for the log launcher. I'll show you guys how that looks. But I think I'm going to bring an ice block. And the reason I want to bring the ice block spell is because of this Giga Bomb. I might actually use it on the RC in the middle of her charge. Congrats on the 100 subscribers, bro. Yeah, I appreciate you guys subscribing. I didn't even know we hit 100. My software that I use on the streaming doesn't show me all that stuff. But I appreciate everyone that's hanging out and subscribing. You guys are awesome. This is kind of going off the rails, isn't it? You need the scatter shot. Wow. Ah, she's dead. She just got melted. That's gonna fail. Alright, let's try this. I think this can work. I kind of screwed that up, didn't I? Because it was meant so that the RC can grab the Giga Bomb. I don't have a fox. I mean, I can recover this, but the fox would definitely help me. And now see, this is where the Super Yeti and the Super Valk are going to grab the Town Hall. So this can work. I just have to be careful here with the RC. Yeah, the prince just snagged my queen. So, I'm not so sure now. It's close. But it's gonna fail. super hogs with RC charging is my go-to at the minute. Such a fun strategy. I agree. I actually used that strategy for a little bit, and I thought it was good, especially since they just recently got a buff or whatever. Yeah, this is where you need the queen and the RC to pretty much finish the rest of the base. I barely have cleanup working, so this is not great. I'm top 1k in the legends. Yeah, I'll show you my ranks that I've been getting in the past couple months. The ranks are decent. So on this account, 2 months ago I got 940, and last month was 3410. But on this account, 2 months ago I got 829, and last month I got 859, and right now I'm 544. And this account, 2 months ago I got 570, and last month I got 559. And this account, 2 months ago I got 622, last month I got 874. And Doom is the only one that hasn't been in the top 1000 just yet, but it's 1100. It should hopefully this month finish in the top 1000. And then this 507 was from last October, but in May I got a top 1000 here. And then last month I got a 1648. Those are the kind of ranks I'm posting. Damn bro, you're locked in, thank you. All of us are failing. This is tough. That's a nice fireball. And this is the same base. And he went for a better fireball this time. So now it's really up to whether he can prove this works in hard mode. Because he did this in normal mode too. With the recent HP buff, it's hard to fail with them once the RC cuts a nice fall. If the RC can do a good job, I agree. But the way I was using them was where the king and queen were also doing a sui with the log launcher, the troop launcher. Clan and top 25. I don't know where our clan is ranked right now, at least in terms of like trophies, like top clans. But our clan placed global rank 11 in clan war leagues. I can show you that right here actually. We're 11. And there's a video coming out about that soon. I think FaZe can triple this as long as his warden stays alive. Now see, his warden did go this way, and this is kind of where I wanted it to go the first time. But when he did this in normal mode, the warden went this way, towards the enemy prince. This is where he needs to be super careful about his RC, if he wants to triple this. If the RC can grab the town hall. He used the rage on the warden, which is crazy. Man, he just needs the time to finish this, huh? I hope he can finish it. Oh, so close. That is so close. That was almost a hard mode trip. Show trophies. I don't know if our clan is ranked in trophies right now, because some of us are not in the clan right now. Our clan right now has 55,000 trophies, so I don't know if that's good or not. I gotta look at this base number 5. This is the same base actually, so now I can show you guys that this log launcher can work. Yeah, it should be good for hard mode. lost my RC ability. This is where the queen can do an amazing job for me, is because she can tag this fire spitter, this other fire spitter. I might fail this, honestly, just because it's not going well with RC. This is gonna fail. Hard mode is tough, bro. Do you have any suggestions to getting people into a clan besides Reddit? I would suggest you use the Clanos. The Clanos has been working well for us. 69%. Should I surrender and just call it good? I will. I will watch you. Yeah, I am streaming every night, actually. You guys will see me in Legends every night. Oh, this is not great from us. I won't even lie. The percentage is all low, isn't it? Oh, and Reza tripled again. That's crazy. This guy's crazy, bro. He tripled twice in hard mode. Wow. That was a nice charge. He's been doing this thing lately where he delays the Warden ability by sending an Ice Hound to go after one of the air defenses, but then put an Ice Block spell on it. And so that allows him to delay his Warden ability like crazy, which helps a lot in hard mode. Mike, what's up, Havoc? Yeah, what's up, dude? Appreciate you tuning in. That's a nice triple, bro. We win this war. Tips for keeping the fox alive. You gotta practice in hard mode, keeping the fox alive. Because then you learn quickly where it's safe to send the fox and where it's not. They actually beat us on percentage. But they lost because they didn't get a triple. Their percentage was good. Like we have old, yeah, you can also do double cycle invis. The double cycle invis helps, but if you get caught in like a, what do you call it? A tornado trap, then the double cycle is kind of a waste. Not just any mic, it's our mic, which is awesome. I appreciate you tuning in, man. Reza said that's enough. We're going for one more. Hi, welcome to the stream. Your username looks like a Wi-Fi password, bro. I don't even know how I'm supposed to pronounce that. Wasco, it's a Wi-Fi password. How many accounts do I have? I have 6 push accounts. I'm pushing with 6 of them and going for the leaderboard. And then these rest accounts are all just chill. 6 push accounts and 6 chill accounts. We're gonna go for one more friendly war, and that's the stream finished. How do you do 36 attacks with focus? It's actually 48, you're right. And yeah, it's not easy. But every day I do about 45 triples. 45 or 46. The last few days actually weren't that great because I switched to the mirror. But I switched back now to the arrow. I think it just works better for Legends. That's crazy. Is it crazy, bro? I feel like a lot of top players are hitting about the same. 45 triples out of 48 hits. And I stream my hits every night at the reset. So if you guys happen to be around watching live streams at reset, then you guys can join them too. You want to join my clan Wasco Pride? It's level 1. You can help me build it up. I'm not doing any other clans right now. If anyone in the chat wants to join, you guys are more than welcome. Make sure you drop your clan tag. Doing voiceover while attacking is a god level skill. I don't know, bro. The game is pretty easy these days. Are you a pro? I don't know if I'd say I'm pro, but I'm getting some pretty good results in the past couple months. Where do you live? I live in Vegas. Search it up, Wasco Pride. I'll search it up. This level 1 clan. Is this you? This clan has never been to war. You guys gotta go to war. Established on the 19th of July, which was yesterday. Everybody says that's why I'm a hit or miss with the roots. Yeah, you just gotta keep practicing. Here, hang on. Can you show your army once? I will show you my army. This is what I use in Legends. If I share the link, I don't know if it'll go through because the YouTube and the Twitch chat now cut off the links at the end. So take a screenshot of this. I think something in the last update, they made the links too long. Because of now if you switch the troop order like this, then it changes the link. And so now the links are too long. You did a screenshot? Yeah, and you'll see later how I use this army too. I should hopefully get one triple. These guys have some good crafted defenses. That's one thing I'm proud about that I did on my accounts, is that I maxed out my crafted defense. Why are you looking at me like you want to touch me? That's crazy. 21 viewers, let's go. I know, the Twitch is going crazy today. I got rated earlier, which was awesome. How old are you? I'm 25. This should work. Ban Archa. Who is Archa? Is that somebody you know? What's your job? I'm basically a sales agent for shows. I do a lot of contracts. But now I'm streaming too, if you can consider that a job. I'm not exactly getting paid, but... Hang on guys, I'll be right back. Make sure I don't have snake bracelet. It's my bottleneck right now. I don't think you need the snake bracelet. I think what you need is the earthquake boots. Not Hamu, hello. Donations really help me get through 7. Yeah, the donations help a lot. Are you married? I'm not married. No. I'm a single man. But I have a lot of pets. I have 3 dogs and a bunch of cats. Yeah, after the stream I gotta go feed them all. I don't like cats. Well, you've never had a cat that absolutely loved you unconditionally. Once you get one of those, you will change your mind about cats forever. And dogs are amazing. I'm taking this base because I want to just put my RC here. This is one of those bases where I do something like go for a redirect here and send the RC straight into the expo after this wizard tower. This one should be a free triple. What do you think about Rage Gem rather than the Eternal Tome? I actually think it's a good idea for hard mode. Bro, give me your ID. You want to be my friend? You can, here, send a friend request to this account, Chaos. Because I'm sure I have room for friends on that account. You can find it in Green Eternity right now. Just go to Clan War League leaderboard and then go to rank 11. And then send a friend request to Chaos. It's super easy. Reza and Fazy both tagged 3. There must be something about the space for them. It's pretty easy, isn't it? Because again, you just send that receipt into the fire spirit. I'm gonna take 4. 1 and 4. Nice little flex right there. I only had one cat that I've liked. He was a rat and didn't get very big. He had an amazing personality, almost like a dog. And he passed away earlier this year. I'm sorry, bro. That sounds like an amazing cat. You sent a request, let me accept them all. Some of my accounts don't even have rooms for friends right now. Can I friend you too? Yeah, guys, friend me on this account. I'll type out the Mr. Bright is me, I'll accept that. And I assume this is somewhere in the chat too. I don't know who these guys are. Want me to visit your base? I will visit your base real quick while I have a moment. You don't have enough trophies. You gotta start climbing your trophies so that you're not at the bottom of my friends list. It's a Town Hall 14. You gotta get rid of these Electro Dragons. Anytime I visit somebody's base and I see Electro Dragons, I think, it's part of life. He made it to 14, wow. Yeah, I've had some amazing cats that lived to about 14, 15. Mr. Brightside, I forgot to check that, I'm sorry, hang on. Let's check your base. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, it looks like you just recently upgraded to Town Hall 17. But this is coming along. You just gotta get through your walls. The walls are gonna take a long time at this level. But if you're gonna spend most of your time outside of Legends, you should try to get through the walls as quickly as you can. Not gonna say his name because I don't want Twitch coming after me. Okay, let's look at these bases. Now this here I want to try again with the log launcher. I think I was onto something. Let's try it with the mirror this time, since I'm going to use a skeleton spell. I lose the fox. That's part of the trouble with going into the Gigabomb, isn't it? This push I did earlier with the Root Riders actually looked decent. So I think I can stick with this. Here's just where I gotta be careful because my RC is an ability right now. And I have no healers left. All my healers are dead. I'm not gonna triple this, but I'll take what I can get. There's no way you 3-star in hard mode. Dude, hard mode is ridiculous. But I still think that there is a bit of an element to planning. Where you can get 3 stars with a nice plan. It's just tough. I've done it before with this army. It's just that these guys are defending pretty well against us. He was named after little red bugs, like ladybugs, you mean? I don't know what little red bugs you're talking about. This is close, isn't it? This is better than what I did last time. But it's still not enough. Yes, even pros and world qualifiers get so many 2 stars. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. The top teams that are averaging like a 75% hit rate, they're nuts. Like, they're really nuts. FaZe got tripled by Barney. We can take a look at this. This is Root Riders and Double Overgrowth with the Rage Gem Healing Tome. Wow, his ability went off in the RC charge. And he's still triple. It's pretty nuts, but that's what happens when your healers stay alive for the whole attack. If you look up red bugs, the name will pop up. I'll look it up later. Oh, but did we get a triple? Is that what happened? No, we have a fail. Double overgrowths work better in hard mode. I think that the reason the double overgrowth works so well is because you're controlling the damage rather than manipulating the pathing. The way I use the overgrowth in normal mode is really mostly for pathing, but in hard mode the defenses just do so much damage, and so you have to control the damage. This one I'm going to use a bit of a different combo in my CC because I plan to use the troop launcher. Okay, let's go for this. This is where I hope the RC will go more towards the Rage Tower. But no. I got a double cycle here. That was kind of a waste, wasn't it? This one should be good here, right? This is looking decent, actually. If only I could get the king to go into this fire spitter. That's really kind of the only thing left. As for threats. I mean, I can triple this. This is looking good. Maybe not. There's a lot back here. And not enough time. Well, just had worst day gonna set back. You had a bad day? I'm sorry, bro. This is tough. If the RC can follow my root riders this way, then she can triple. But not like this. It's close, but no cigar. Time fail, I don't know. There's an air defense shooting down all my air troops. I think that's defense. They did one triple, so they might get us. And that's a fail. This is looking like another triple, isn't it? As long as something can grab this town hall. And I'm thinking he has furnaces in the CC. He should triple this, because if these furnaces can get the town hall. This is actually looking a little risky, because right now only the furnaces can get the town hall. He sent all his rocket loons to the town hall. That's crazy. Yeah, but this sweeper is gonna finish him, isn't it? The fact that he has the Phoenix is like the only thing that can save him, except yeah, he just doesn't have the time. This is definitely a time fill. And that's it. I think we lost this one, but it's okay. Oh, Saddam forgot to attack. Let's take a look what happened. both sides somehow one person skipped, which is hilarious. This overgrowth was a good idea, I think. It's just that if you commit an overgrowth like this, you need to get everything in here. Yeah, he screwed up the overgrowth. Wow. But he still got everything. That is so close. That's a good attack anyway. Okay. Anyway, yeah, guys, I'm gonna call it. This was a great stream. Honestly, I appreciate Matt for the raid earlier. But yeah, I'm gonna go live again tonight at reset in 6 hours. So you guys